What an atmosphere we've got. The fans have been here since dawn, and the stadium, the Faro Sol, is absolutely heaving. We're about to get set to set the grid for tomorrow's Grand Prix. It's qualifying day here in Mexico City.
All right, we got a wet race. So we are clear to burn all of our sets of tires. We're going high downforce for the wets. And yeah, full wets, or I think it might be inters for the rest of the race. So all these softs can go away. We don't need them. So yeah, let's go burn up some tires. Kind of messed up through there. I usually do pretty good around this track, so hoping for a decent result.
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
Well, I think we got Hamilton there. Barely. He seemed like he was quicker than us, but he got a little bit of a toe from us. We are quicker though. Quicker than both Red Bulls, quicker than both Ferraris, quicker than Piastri. Imagine Norris will go quicker. Gasly all the way down the order. We are quicker than Lando. Alright, well, let's call it there. No need to go there. Retire. So they ended up getting 2/10 to us in the end. 5 races to go. Oh, I might as well use the new set. No reason not to use the new set. Oh, clean track. Ricciardo. 2/10 off again. Bummer. That hopefully will get us through, though. We are... Oh, now we're 4/10 off. P5... I mean, we can go again. I don't know, do you think I'll get through? Who's behind? I'm not really worried about the drivers behind us. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be through. I hope we're through. I hope we're through. Yeah. We had a decent lap. That's where our car is, pretty much. Well, now we're 6/10 to max. Maxi pad. Alright, yep, fresh set. All fresh sets, no used tire runs. Recharge up last corner, mode push. And I miss being in this car. So we don't need everything for this lap, just a good banker. We'll be mode push. We'll be as fast as we can go in the next lap. Just a little banker to help us out here. A lot of understeer through there. Ah, that wasn't our best lap. That was a 15.4, I think. Alright, one last attempt. We are 8/10 off. Rival that we would like to beat, two of them are both behind us, Hamilton, Russell. 15.5 Hamilton, 15.7 Russell. Really, we want Hamilton. He just jumped us in the championship. We're fighting Hamilton to the end of the year. We got purple sector 1, biggest loss sector 2. Yeah, 8, basically 9/10 to pole. So, do our best here. Let's go. Let's go, mode push. Everything. we go. That's better. Not in terms of position, but in terms of lap time. P6. That's where the car is. Yeah.
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair enough for qualifying. I really don't know where the more lap time was in that one. That felt like everything. .77 rated. Not bad. Cool. Hope we can get a good start here. Carry it towards the end.
Back in the 60s, Mexico City would host the season-ending race, a party of motor racing. Well, we might not host the finale now, but Mexico hosts a party nonetheless. So welcome to the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez for the Mexico City Grand Prix. 17 corners then at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, 10 to the right and 7 to the left. And all of them will have to be tackled in difficult wet conditions here today. No DRS assistance either, at least not for the start of the race. But the best overtaking opportunities will still be down into turn 1 or shortly afterwards into turn 4. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Tsunoda, Bell, Alex Albon, and Hamilton, Russell, Antonelli, Fernando Alonso, and Ollie Behrman, Leclerc, Hadjar, Oscar Piastri, and Gasly, Stroll, Lawson, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Carlos Sainz. Hülkenberg and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. So here we are, 2.2 kilometres up in the air, which I know is an unusual feeling for you, Mr. Davidson, but for the drivers, it's even worse.
It is. The altitude can certainly get to your head, Crofty, that's for sure. Especially when you're walking up the stairs to the commentary box. I've seen it firsthand, ladies and gentlemen, don't you worry. But this circuit, the problem with the altitude is it takes away your downforce. You have to go slower around the corners because you've got less downforce, even though you've got Monaco wing packages on your car. That's the challenge of this incredibly unique circuit.
Alright, so, yep, as predicted, we have enters for the entire race. We will be on a 1 stop. The 0 stop doesn't seem to be very quick. And then, in terms of fuel, we really struggled with fuel last race, so I'm kind of tempted not to touch it at all. Tire pressures, we're going to reduce it even further. We want maximum grip. We're not too worried about it overheating. Turn it up a little bit in the front for some stability. I'm gonna do this. Cool. What's my wing at? Might reduce the wing. We'll keep it the way it is, but don't want to oversteer. We'll take a little bit of fuel out. Okay.
Right then, the formation lap has started, and I must say the weather conditions aren't the best today for visibility and for grip. As each driver performs this lap, they'll be wanting to settle in and concentrate, as this race, in these conditions, will require a lot of focus. So as all the cars reform the grids, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
So Hamilton P6, Russell P7. If we can get a couple positions here off the start, that would be ideal. That was kind of dirty from him.
That's a decent start. Good job. We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
I have a shit ton of understeer with this car.
Keep on him. He might make a mistake.
I have so much understeer. A lot of tire wear. I think we're overheating these tires, unfortunately. We messed up on the pressures. We are overheating tires.
Okay, so this light rain is going to be with us for a while now. Okay, not sure whether dries or inters are faster. We're right on the crossover.
We might want to go to dries, honestly, because this is just going to overheat too much. Well, I think we might actually have a dry waste then. These are just overheating too much.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and restart because the tire pressures are completely wrong. I thought we were going to have a wet race, but we're basically having a dry race. I don't know. Didn't expect that at all, but we're way over temperature. We were like, we're flipping 20 degrees over temperature. Just can't drive that car.
And alongside me in the comments.
Watch it be way wetter now. Nah, it's the same. I think they won't let me start on dries. Yeah, they want me to start on enters, so. I don't know what's gonna be for in terms of when we'll actually go to dries. I don't know. Well, let's put
Here
those
we go
pressures
then. The
back, I
formation
guess.
lap is underway. These are wet conditions here today. Each driver will no doubt be mindful of the wet surface as they prepare to race around the track. As the cars come back towards the grid to line up for the start of the race, each driver will be wanting to get the best start they possibly can. And they'll be hoping to finish today's race on the podium, failing that, within the points.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
think we should go to dries, honestly. Box box. Just way too dry.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Weather's changing now. You might want to review our strategy. Copy that. Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more. Cars are coming in for inters. It's touch and go, but could be worth a risk. We'll be ready for it if you want a box. Gap to your teammate ahead, 17.6 seconds.
We lost 8/10 that lap.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
It's just the front won't turn. The rears are happy, the front is not.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 14.6 17.7 seconds.
Alright, we're matching for now. The fronts are just frozen. I don't know how to get freaking temperature into these tires. Losing fucking time, man. It's so difficult to drive those.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 18.6 seconds.
Alright, that brake balance definitely helps. Still losing time to them though, of course.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD. Okay, safety car deployed. Safety car's been deployed. Watch your delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. Copy. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
So we'll go full wing, full front wing, try to get the balance right.
Your lap times are falling off now. We want you to pit for repairs. Box, box, box.
We'll try the try medium. We might get lapped here. Come on, guys.
Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that. Right. All right, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
Yeah, we're just laps. And they're not going to let us unlap ourselves. I don't think they do, at least. Alright, let me Google if you can, how to unlap yourself. Obviously in real life you could unlap yourself. I think you can't. I think I've tried this before and it's just like, when you try to unlap yourself it just says like, you're disqualified.
You've got to give that position back, mate. We're under safety car.
I'm gonna Google. Let me see if I can figure something out though. Actually I might be able to do this, hold on. don't think there is a way. So I'm cooked. That's the end of my race. So we couldn't be on the inters because we just overheated instantly and we're drifting everywhere. We couldn't be on slicks because then we were overheating the rears and the fronts were completely cold. So basically our setup was just fucked.
Conditions and you can't overtake. Return the position. Safety car in this lap. Return the position immediately or we're going to get penalised. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. Remember, there's no overtaking until the timing line.
I mean, I think we're just cooked. Let's try this actually. Let's try to put our front tires at minimum pressures and our rear at maximum. See if that helps. Let's try that. If we can't do that, then I guess Mexico's just a wash from us. We just don't use a time trial setup for... It's undrivable, apparently. I don't know what. The only thing that should affect timber... I guess the camber is fucked up on these tires or something, and that's why it's overheating. I don't get it. I don't know why.
And striding.
Like, wing levels shouldn't have anything to do with tire temperatures. The differential... I guess we might want more of an unlocked differential. We'll try that. This is the same pretty much every track. This is going to be pretty much the same every track. This should not change the temperatures. That shouldn't change the temperatures. So, the difference between time trial setup... I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense. We'll try the differential. Maybe the differential will help us.
Right then, the formation lap has started. And I must say, the weather conditions aren't the best today for visibility and for grip. As each driver performs this lap, they'll be wanting to settle in and concentrate, as this race, in these conditions, will require a lot of focus. We're almost ready to start the race as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
decent start. Good job. Okay, DRS is now available.
I think it's a little bit better. But they are in fact overheating again.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
I guess these are supposed to be better than slicks. This is just undrivable. We're like 3 seconds slower than them per lap.
Light rain will stay with us for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Light rain is here to stay.
We had damage? We didn't even have damage. I didn't even put yes. Why is it changing my wing? I didn't even have fucking damage.
Right, let's go, come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were
I
expecting.
never said put yes. I never said yes. I never clicked that. Why did it put yes on that?
You only have to stop once now, one stop left.
This race is so cooked, bro.
Weather's changing now, we're gonna have to change strategy, so it's time to box. Confirmed.
Oh my god, it's just undrivable. We just can't, dude. I'm sorry.